Hello YouTubers. Today we're going to talk about the MSR Whisperlite Universal. I've been looking for a stove solution for doing more full-scale cooking without actually having to set up a campfire, but still have something that was backpackable. Also, I was looking for something that was a little more robust for doing things like melting snow on a winter trip, because though we haven't done one yet, sometime in the future I'd like to do a winter camping trip of some form. It's nice to have the capability, but the ability to melt snow, and it's really difficult to do that kind of thing on the little pocket rocket stoves, and and it's also not very easy to do that kind of thing with just a campfire. I looked at several options, because there's a lot of stoves out there, you've got the big giant Coleman stoves with 2 burners, and you've got stoves that, it's just a big burner similar to the pocket rocket that sits on a giant propane tank and things. But one of the things I was looking for was the ability to use whatever kind of fuel that might be available to me, because sometimes propane's easy to come by, sometimes gasoline might be your only option, or kerosene, or whatever. And I'd seen a few stoves that would burn many things. Coleman used to have stoves that would burn white gas and gasoline. I had a lot of experience with those from my younger days, and they worked well. They required a little bit of maintenance, but they were reliable. So I go to looking at various things, and I come across the MSR line of stoves that run off multiple fuels. They have this one product line that's called the Whisperlite, and they have a basic Whisperlite that burns just white gas. They have the Whisperlite International, which will burn white gas and kerosene. But they also have the Whisperlite Universal, which will burn everything the first 2 will burn, but also will burn propane, butane, and various canister gases, which I usually have a lot of because we, use the pocket rockets. So I decided to get one and see whether it would work as advertised. Now, at some point in the future, I may look for an equivalent stove, made of lighter materials, or try to find something that's smaller or so forth. But I figured this is a good stove that's been around a long time, has a large user base, and there's a lot of information and tricks and things you can do with it to experiment and improve it and so forth. You know, to wet my teeth on it and see what, you know, whether I'm going to like this. If I do, then, you know, I may invest in, say, the Primus titanium multi-fuel stoves, which are a lot lighter and fold up a lot more compact. But, you know, for now, this particular stove fits my current needs and requirements. So, you know, we're going to show you some of the things that we've done with it, and, you know, and various bits and pieces of it, how it works, and what we've found. Now we're going to demonstrate how to use the 1 pound propane cylinders that you can get from places like Coleman, you know, the big green tanks. We have a valve here, adapter. And it goes on the this doohickey, which is the adapter for the propane gas. The stove has a vent, I mean a nozzle in it that's set up for propane and gas, isobutane, and as you can see, it goes on pretty easy. Just going to pop. Screw that on there. Now we're going to show you how to use an ISO canister similar to the ones that you hook to a pocket rocket or you know, those types of stoves to the MSR Whisperlite Universal. Goes on there. that's working with the Isobutane tank. Now we're going to show you how we can use white gas using a tank and the fuel pressurization pump. You have to buy the fuel bottles separately. White gas. The reason that says on and it says off is if you rotate the tank, it starves it of the air, so it turns, cuts off the gas. So when you're starting out, good. Turn it on. About 25 pumps. This is what I don't like about this, because the stove doesn't stay stable. But anyway, I'm going to turn it on. Just a little bit. Barely putting a little fuel out. That's how you light it up. It just killed a fly. And it takes a little bit for it to go out. It's this kind of fuel. This is white gas, by the way. Naphtha. That clears the line when you flip it over. Gets all the gas out. Now watch this. Okay, now I'm going to release the pressure in the canister. So it's fully on. Do you see anything coming out? Still get a little bit of pressure, but it's not as bad as it is. It normally would be. And when I first got the stove, it came with the pump, and I liked it, but it was made of plastic. I found that this particular Primus stove pump fit the Whisperlite. So far, it's been working very well, and though it's not as light as the plastic one, I'm not afraid that it's going to fail. So here, I'm going to demonstrate its use by cooking some burgers.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please click the like button. If you'd like to see more, click subscribe. You can also click on the bell icon to receive notifications when we upload new videos. If you have questions or suggestions for new videos, please leave a comment down below. You can also consider supporting us on Patreon, or you can join us on our Discord server. The links will be in the description below.